Wow. So TikTok is back on. You know what's amazing? I was just recently on one of my lessons talking about how if they took TikTok down, and I thought Trump was going to bring it back, that it would probably go right back up. Why? Because one thing the people of the Americas are learning to do is speak up. This is supposed to be a democracy, freedom of speech. And the main reason that they say they were taking it down is because it could be disinformation or China hacking in, and they can hack in, and what they can do is they can get your account information and all. Folks, let's just keep this real. All of your television, all of your cell phones, all of your drones. You want me to keep going with this? Everything that is digital in your home, around you, even the chips that run your car, are Chinese made, coming out of Taiwan, or coming right from China. So saying that, do you think really that they would need to use TikTok to get your information when they're right inside your home, right inside your bank accounts, because the same chips that run your banking systems come from them as well? They don't need to take TikTok down so that there's disinformation and that they can tap in and know what's going on in America. It was never about that. It was about you not letting the world know what they're doing and what they're about. That's what it was all about the whole time. And so right now, this is the time of the last Jubilee, 1000%. I believe that before the Messianic age. Yeshua is coming back to reign. One thing I think is funny. I was sitting there watching a video about the fires in California. Now, everyone here knows that these fires are not like any fires that have ever happened. And the reporters were saying that, you know what, these fires have taken on a different personality. And then they got this guy who's a weather expert, and he was saying that now these are taking on different personalities. They're totally different from the past. He goes, now they're more ferocious, they're faster. This is another thing. We can't do anything with them. You know why they can't? Because the Most High says he's bringing the fires in the end times. That's how he's going to cleanse the earth. You can't cleanse the earth with nuclear waste. You can't cleanse the earth, you understand, with water that is on the earth that's already defiled. Even that water needs to be boiled, where you get the micro organisms coming out of them, and where you get the accumulation of that moisture in what we call distilled water today. And so saying that, you've got to take the microorganisms even out of the water. Fire does that. It purges, it purifies. And what it does, it cleanses things. This is why the Most High is doing that. And the reason that he's got these chariots flying around certain areas, opening up containers and taking out nuclear waste, because he wants man to know that this is not the way that you're going to destroy my earth. And these, what I call chariots, are everywhere right now. I had a vision about it a while ago. I told everyone about it and how they would be coming down, and that the Most High said he was here and that he was harvesting the earth. Part of that harvest are the fires that you see that are going on in California. That's what he's doing, is a cleansing. A lot of these places, these people who made their wealth, the people who've basically, taken the land from Jacob's children, and they don't know what's going on. They have no clue about the original history of that land, or the Great Reset of 1820s, when they burned down Tartaria, all the major cities, or the mounds that were found in St. Louis, or the mounds that were found in Ohio, or the river that you call the Mississippi River that meets with also the Missouri River. Back in the old days, they called the Nile River. You see, everything that you've been taught, everything that you've been told has been a mistake. And so saying that, this is why we need to make sure that we're focused on the things that we need to be doing in life. Because a lot of things that we think we're doing, and we think we're doing righteously, are not. And the Most High is bringing judgment. The angels are here. Folks, they're here. Everybody sees them. No matter how you try to look at things, everybody sees them. Not only that, let's think about this for a moment. These fires that are going on are just a microcosm of what's really finna happen and what's going to happen. They don't want you to know the truth. That's the reason TikTok will be taken down, because everybody's sharing information. And when information is sharing, what you do, it's like the Wizard of Oz. You pull that curtain back and see that there's a man pulling all the levers that have got you fearful. Hmm? Well, you don't have a heart. You understand? But you don't have a brain. Do you understand? Well, you don't have courage. Do you understand? Just like in The Wizard of Oz. And so, therefore, you need a certain person, that person that's similar to Dorothy, to pull the curtain back. And that person is not a person actually today. That person is a spirit. It's called the Ruach HaKodesh, or the Holy Spirit. She's coming down, educating people, showing them what's really going on. As he said, there's most I said in the scriptures, in the last days, there'll be no stone unturned. Now, right now, all stones are being turned over and all the lies are being exposed. Mother Nature, science, or this is climate change. One of their favorite terms they like to use. No, this is judgment. These are the angels that are released out of River Euphrates when it dries up. And not only that, these are also the so-called angels that are coming, the good angels that are coming from heaven that they so-called today, the ore bags, or, they got all these names they call them. And I'm not going to say them for algorithm purposes. But these are actually chariots that the angels fly in order to do judgment on the earth. And I said in my last one of my videos, Jeremiah 16:16 tells you he's bringing the fishers, he's bringing the hunters. And then later with Yisrael, the 12 tribes, he will be bringing the gatherers. And this is what's going on right now. A lot of people don't know why these things are going on the earth. I've been talking about it in my videos, my YouTube channel, for a long time. And now everything we've been talking about is coming to fruition. And then the Most High giving these dreams and visions and shows these things to me before they happen. And I tell it, and then here we go. So saying that, I talked about the fires for the last 2 years and how he's going to burn that place up. And the reason being is because there's a lot of things done underground. There's a lot of things that are done in the dark that man doesn't see particularly, but the Most High sees everything. And he's brought the angels down to clean house. That's what he's doing. Not only that, that land over there is holy land. Y'all probably didn't know that California was holy land. There actually was another place that we call Israel, small Israel. Not like the one over there in the other land where Benjamin, Levi, and Judah came out in 70 AD. But they also named the land over here. When the 10 and a half tribes came, this land was given to them in the time of Hosea. This is when this land was given to the children of Israel, land of Canaan, land of milk and honey, land of giants, which no man live, only the giants, the Nephilim. But we took them out. We were called the Indians because we are truly what you would call the indigenous people, the Aboriginal. And we know that the other people who they look at as the Indians are just natives, which means they came and when they settled down, they were native to that area now. But we're the indigenous, we're the Aboriginals. And right now on land that was defiled, that land that was given to the children of Israel, not just this land, but other lands too. You got Saudi Arabia, you got Iran, you got Niger, you got places like the Congo, where it was called the land of Judah. All these lands that was given to the children of Israel, there's things going on around. And then you got other people who sold the children of Israel. Psalms 83 verse 1 say they were confederate. So this confederacy right now, all the ones who were complicit in taking out Israel's resources, the Most High is taking theirs now. See, we don't have to do any battles. He's fighting for us. And the weapons that we got that you were seeing flying around, they're superior to anything that you have. A lot of people like to call us Anunnaki. They got different names, even though there was a seed of giants called that, but they'll mix us in because of the things. And get this, with the pyramids, with the mounds, and with all the modern technology that Tartaria had, they'll say that they had to be aliens and that we don't know who built the cities in South America, North America. We don't know who built the big pyramids in Mexico. We don't know where their descendants went. Well, I'll tell you where they went. You tore down their cities. And then another thing you did, you took on the identity of these people and many times. And then you told the whole world that they disappeared. No, we never disappeared. And now the world is showing who we are. Wake up, folks. What's going on around you? And the reason TikTok's back on? Because the people are speaking out. The truth is out. As we say, shalom.